Welcome back to the Elevate Tools channel, where we build business tools to eliminate business pain points. Today, we're going to focus on the real estate realm in the form of seller net sheets. So here's a scenario. You're at a listing appointment. You're taking the tour, writing down notes, discussing marketing, commissions. Then you're up to the sale price portion, and they ask you the most important question. How much do I walk away with? Now, most of us, we can't do all the math in our head. And instead of giving them a rough guesstimate off the top of our heads, this is where your customized seller net sheet tool comes into play. You can just pull out your phone and just type in the numbers, and it'll give them a pretty good guesstimate of what they could walk away. Obviously, there's different variables depending on what state you're in, for title costs, prorations on the taxes, if you have doc stamps on the deeds, things of that nature. But this tool will at least give them a roundabout number, best case scenario of what they can and cannot walk away. Let's go ahead and take a look at a quick demo. As you can see, I utilize this for my own business. We can customize everything on this, from your company name, your team name, your colors, and depending on what state you're in, we can also customize, your closing fees from your title services and whatever regulations are attached to selling property. So as you can see, we have a quick disclaimer up top. You can change that verbiage if you want to fit your state's needs. At the bottom, you have the company name, all the information you want to have on there, your website, and about this tool, disclosure. So we'll just jump right into it. I'll just put in a quick, I'm going to go ahead. If it's a condo, you can put the unit number, sale price, and then target closing date. We'll just do 2 weeks. So here's your professional compensation. You can do a commission based on percentage or a flat fee. Just really depends on how you're handling it. We're going to just go with percentages. Financing obligation. Does the house have a loan payoff? Obviously, you would be asking them these questions. These are all guesstimates, so this is not something that has to be exact, but it helps give them an idea of what they could walk away with. Seller concessions. Are they willing to give any credits towards anything? Property taxes. We'll just plug in a number for the taxes. If there's a monthly HOA fee, you want to plug that in. So here in Florida, we have a couple things that are basically automated. So our title policy is regulated by the state, so it's going to basically auto-calculate. And then we have a doc stamps on the deed here. That's 70 cents per 100. That's going to auto-calculate as well. Again, you tell us what state and what regulations, and we'll go ahead and tweak it to fit your needs. So here under title policy payer, you can put seller, buyer, or split it 50-50 here in Florida. We're just going to go with the seller pays to give the worst case scenario. And then whatever title company you're using, I just have this set for a title company that I use. Obviously, if you get the seller to pay, you have a little bit more control here in the state of Florida. But if the buyer's paying, they have control on where they want to pick the settlement to be had at. So the fees will vary, but these are about typical fees. So I just auto-populate them, but you can change them. Then at the bottom under additional adjustments, those are any additional fees that you charge, whether you have to charge for a courier, a transaction fee, or whatever your brokerage asks you to put in as a fee. And then, at the end, you just hit calculate net, and boom, right there in the summary, everything is set up. There's the address, the sales price, the listing, sales commission, total commissions, loan payoff, seller concessions, if any, the tax proration, title premium, and that would be the seller's cost. If it was split, it would have 600 up top, 600 on the bottom, saying seller title cost, buyer title cost, settlement fees, doc stamps on the deed, and boom, right there, estimated net. So they would net about a little over $208,000. You go ahead and click the download PDF. It will download to your phone. You can right away email it straight to your client right as you're sitting right next to them. So there you have it, another business tool that can help streamline your business. It shows transparency and it does separate you from your competition to elevate your business. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them below. There's a link below if you want to order your own tools. Obviously, we semi-customize them to you with your colors, your business name and address, your social media links, things to separate you from your competition. Hope to see you guys on the next video.